The Southern California sun is starting to set. As we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Striding in, Leury Garcia. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. Base hit into right center.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan.
So digging in now, Yoan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Moncada, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his third season as a major league player. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Garcia at third. Abreu on at second with 2 down. The set and the 1-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Dylan Covey gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Corey Seager waits on deck. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Digging in now, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this will be off the wall out near the .330 marker. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Delmonico is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Ready with the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The set and the 1-2. To his left, Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Grounded back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Casilla on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now this one skips in for a ball. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat. The 1-2.
fouled away. Now another 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Ready now, Ryan Cordell. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fastball well outside. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2, and he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Dylan Covey, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kike Hernandez waits on deck. .3-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Moncada gloves it. And there's one down now.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. One pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's the 3-1, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He
Leading
singled
off for
to
the White
open up
Sox,
the ball game.
the center
Not
fielder,
an easy
number
thing to
28.
do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Moncada stands at first with 1 out. Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0. Yeah.
3-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Popped him up. Barnes over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Verdugo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Cordell is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Popped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. This one skied out toward right. Cordell is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
1 away, and here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Hit back up the middle. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself
14.
Back into a hitter's count, 2-2. He's able to find the knockout there.
Hernandez.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-1. Line to the right side. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Driven nicely into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher, number 22.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Ryan Cordell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Dylan Covey. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delmonico waits on it. 1 out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Aaron Bummer enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Aaron Bummer.
Justin Turner will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bummer. A 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Peterson leads off first with one away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
Now in the box, Nicky Delmonico. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Fouled away. Kershaw now on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. Seager over to his left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Max Muncy waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 14, second baseman, Kike.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Now the 2-0 home.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Austin Barnes will be next. 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Pitch popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Ryan Cordell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Two out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
James McCann will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, James McCann.
There we go. Strike taken, the throw.
0-1.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Cordell at second with 2 down. Full count still. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Dylan Floro will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 51, Dylan Floro. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. L.A.'s on top 2-1. Juan Minaya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Juan Minaya.
Stepping in, Austin Barnes. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Cordell has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 31.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. One and one. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2-2, here it is. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Misses up and in.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung out and missed for the first out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Charlie Tilson.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 popped up. Seager is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nicky Delmonico. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Scott Alexander.
Nicky Delmonico will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Tilson is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents a go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
In now, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now it's 2-0. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Josh Osich is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Yonder Alonso is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Yonder Alonso.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-0 offering is a heater in there for a strike. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap into the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No one out with a runner at second. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Max Muncy.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and with first base open, he could very well get another free pass here. Not a bad.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, David Freese.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cordell coasts under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Taken but called a strike. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's 3-1 LA. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan Cordell.
So striding in, Ryan Cordell, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jose Rondon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, and that'll do it tonight for the White Sox.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.